Hey y'all, it's Megan. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome aboard. So I'm hanging out on the floor right now because there she is. I gotta entertain little Miss Lady here. So we're gonna chill on my bedroom floor in here. So husband left his slippers out. Anyway, so today I'm gonna do something really fun. Well, I think it's really fun. I am going to talk about some of my weird favorites. So a lot of times you see Disney videos and they are my favorite rides, my favorite food, my favorite snacks, and I've totally done those too. But today I wanted to do some favorites that are just kind of bizarre, like things that you don't even think about. So a good example of what I'm talking about is, like I've mentioned before, that the purple teacup on Mad Tea Party is my favorite. And there's really not a reason for that. I just like the purple teacup. Some people say that the purple one's faster. I don't know. I just always go for the purple teacup if I can. So it's my favorite. And that's the mug that I have, the purple teacup mug. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like things that it really doesn't matter, but I still have a preference. One thing that you have to talk about when you're thinking about like favorites around the Disney parks is favorite themed music for the different areas. And I'm not going to include cues in that because my favorite cue music is Jungle Cruise, and I feel like it's just because I heard it so, bless you. I feel like it's just because I heard it so much, but that's the one that if I'm going to just turn on some Disney cue music to listen to while I work on something, it's always Jungle, because Let's Misbehave and the old Ball and Chain. It's like I love everything about the Jungle Cruise cue music, and I feel quite certain it's only because I heard it on an endless loop for 8 to 12 hours a day for 6 months. You'd think that would make me like it less, but yeah, I like the Jungle Cruise cue music, so I'm not going to talk about cue music, even though I totally just did. I'm going to say that my favorite background ambient music is the music on Main Street USA. And if you haven't ever actually paid attention to the music on Main Street USA, like go find one of the music loops for that on the YouTubes. I'm sure that they have them on there. But it's just so happy. It's not like any recognizable songs or really anything special, but it's just that first sound that you hear when you get to Disney, because most of the time you're going to Magic Kingdom first. And even if Magic Kingdom isn't your first park, the first time that you walk into Magic Kingdom for your trip, you're still like, oh yes, we're here, we're at Disney, and it's just, there's nothing quite like that feeling of first walking into Magic Kingdom. So that cue music is, or that area music is definitely my favorite of all the lands, of all the parks. It's Main Street USA. Another thing that's kind of weird to have a specific favorite for, I have a favorite, I'm not gonna say person, it's not really a doll, a favorite being in It's a Small World, and it's not one of the people. It's the platypi, the duck-billed platypus that holds his little egg, and he's like doing like this in the Pacific and Oceania, the Australia area. That's my favorite little guy in all of It's a Small World. If I had to pick a person, it would be a toss-up between the Tahitian hula girl and the girls, there's multiple, and the girls that are doing the can-can in the French section. Those two dolls are my favorite, but overall favorite out of It's a Small World is definitely the platypus, who's just sitting there chilling with his little egg. I don't know why. He's just super cute. There's multiple of them too. They're super cute, and I always look forward to seeing them every time I ride It's a Small World. So next time you see the platypi, just know that those are my favorite, and I love them. I'm sure most people probably have a specific section of Star Tours that they really like or they really hope is part of their story every time they ride it. I'm just assuming that it's probably not the same as me, because I love when Jar Jar comes out. I love Jar Jar. I have always loved Jar Jar, even before I knew that it was not cool and totally terrible to love Jar Jar. I don't know why. He's totally annoying and stuff, but I still like me some Jar Jar Binks. So when Jar Jar is part of the Star Tours, that's definitely my favorite. Because I love Jar Jar, and also because you get attacked by the giant lizard thing that like sucks to your ship. And can I help you? Necklaces are not for eating. No, they're not. That's a fun section for me when the thing attaches and swings you around, and I don't know, but mainly because I love Jar Jar. And I am sorry that is probably the most unpopular opinion I've ever shared on here, but I still like Jar Jar, and I think he's fun. My, what is this, number 4? I think I'm gonna do 5. My number 4 weird favorite is my favorite section for Festival of the Lion King in Animal Kingdom. There are 4 sections. There is the warthog, giraffe, lion, and elephant sections. So out of those 4, I don't think I have been the giraffe before. But I like to be the warthog mainly because the warthog noise is easy to make. I can do a warthog little snort a lot easier. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. But I can do a warthog snort a lot easier than I can make an elephant trumpet or a believable lion growl. So the warthog section at Festival of Lion King is definitely my favorite. I believe if you are Fast Pass for Festival of Lion King, you normally go into the lion section. I think that is how it still works. That's how it's worked the past 2 or 3 times we went. So if you want to be a lion, get a Fast Pass, and I believe that is how you will be in the lion section, and paws up and get that roar on. But my favorite is still the warthog section. And my last weird favorite for this video is my favorite animatronic. And that is such a hard thing because I love all of the animatronics in Disney, but my favorite one has got to be the Yeti, with a contingency that it works. When I first started going to Animal Kingdom, when Everest first opened, the Yeti still did his Yeti thing. He still swung down at you, and I loved it. And then he started causing some structural damage to Mount Everest, and that's a problem. So he doesn't swing anymore, and that's why we have Disco Yeti. And you can't really see how amazing he is because you're just going by there so fast, and the strobe lights don't light it up very much. So I miss the functioning Yeti, and I have heard the good word of Joe Rohde, and he has said that he is trying to get the Yeti back to function for us. So hopefully one day we will have a functioning Yeti and he will reign again as my favorite animatronic. But until then, I'm going to miss it, and I'm going to say that one of my favorite animatronics is Big Shot, the little guy who's sitting in the shower at Jungle Cruise. He's all wrinkly because he's been in the shower for so long. I mean, he's been there since 1971, for goodness sakes. I think you're clean. So those are my favorite animatronics. Yeti, if he's working, and if not, then Big Shot at the Jungle Cruise. So those are some of my weird favorites. I would love, love, love to know some of your favorites down below, especially your favorite animatronics, because there's so many to choose from, and I bet everyone's are different. So please do let me know your favorite animatronics down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.